Okay, so this is an instructional video to help with all the basic stuff you need to know to operate this Sunseeker. I hope you have a really good trip with it, but I want to share some basic things with you. Before you move the Sunseeker, make sure that the awning and the slides are in. There's an awning on this side, a slide on this side, and a slide on the other side. It's very important to do a walk around on the RV to make sure that all of the doors are closed. Make sure they're closed and latched, like that, so that they don't swing open when you turn the corner. Okay, this is all of your water management stuff. So here is the city connection. This is a connection for like a hose to hook up to. So at your campground, and we have hoses in here, you can hook up to the where it says city water connection, and it will flow directly in from the spigot. If not, you can also run there's a tank here. You can fill this up with water, and if you fill it up till it overflows, it's completely full. But there's a tank in here, and I'll show you inside where the pump is that you turn on to use the water from the tank. This is for flushing. You don't have to worry about that right there. This is gasoline where you put gas in it. Underneath here there's a little latch right here, so hold that latch. Underneath here is where we have the electrical and the sewer. Break it down here, Kelson. So with these pipes, you'll want to take this out right here. Can you shine right in here? Take this out, right? It comes out, and then take one of these with the flange that looks like this, right? Take the lid off of it. And you can wear plastic gloves to help protect. Slide it up to the opening. Take this, make sure these valves are closed. They should be pushed in. Then turn this valve, take it loose, and this gets hooked on here. This is to drain your sewer water. Then the other end here can either hook to this pipe to make it longer, or hook straight to a connector that goes into the sewer line. And this is the gray water on this side, and the toilet water on this side. You'll want to empty this one first, open it, let it drain, push it back closed, and then open this side and let it drain, and then push it back closed, and then lift the hose up and drain it out. So here's the power connector. So this you just plug into a 30 amp connector. I also have a little adapter here. If they don't have 30 amp, you can hook it up to a regular 110 like that. Okay. And then we have another little pigtail. If they only have a 50 amp connector, you can plug into this and then plug it into a 50 amp connector. And then it will automatically power up this transformer here, which will give power to the whole rig. It'll run everything electrical in here. There are batteries in here that run the lights and stuff, but to run the air conditioner, you have to be plugged in to a receptacle at the campsite. Okay, here's the latches. There's a deadbolt that latches right there, and then there's just a handle latch. I recommend when you're driving, latch both of those. That way the deadbolt will keep the door from opening no matter what. There is a screen door here, which you can push like that. There's a little slide that slides over there, but we generally just leave that open there. And then back here, come over here. Back here, if you have the door open and you don't want the wind blowing it around, there's a latch right there. All right? Okay. Go. The propane tank is right here. We're starting you out full. We always will have it full for you. If you do have to get it filled up, you just have to take it to a place that charges these, fills them up for you, and they know how to do all that. But that's where the propane is. And the propane runs the stove. It also runs the hot water heater. Go. So this is the main power. That's off right there. That's the main power to all of the batteries under here that power everything inside. So you want to leave that on. That's the awning extension that runs the awning out. That's what runs the awning out and runs it back in. Okay. Okay, here's the control panel for inside. It's got your slide that slides it out. It has your hot water heater right there. Turn that on, it'll get hot in a few minutes. It has your water pump if you're not hooked up to a actual hose. And then it has the lights in here. The generator doesn't work on the unit right now. We have to get that repaired. And then it has all your tank levels right here. You can see all that just by pressing on the buttons. Cool. For the refrigerator, that's the on button for the refrigerator. And when the batteries get charged up, the refrigerator will come on. There's a freezer at the top and a refrigerator in the bottom. Okay. So this is the slide for the back. To slide this side out over here. Here's your lights. Here's your thermostat control for the air conditioner and the heater. And remember, this only works when you're plugged in to the receptacle at the campsite. The satellite dish on this is not wired in, but the TVs all work if you want to watch VCR or whatever. You can plug a VCR in. DVD player, and there's a TV here with a DVD player on it. And the DVD player in the front works the TV in the front.
Go.
The microwave only works when you're plugged in because it needs the receptacle, it needs the power from the campsite. The gas stoves are all, you turn them on and then click the, see it light up. It's got a spark for the burner right there, all right? And then the oven's over here. These couches all fold out into beds. The couch folds out into bed here, so does the one in the back there. The table, there's a lever underneath here. You can lower the table down and move the cushions, and you can make a bed right here too if you need to. So it's very important, like I said, to do a walk around before you start this thing up, because it will start and drive off with the slides still out. You don't want to do that. You could run into something. So this just starts like a regular van. And then when you put it in reverse, a backup camera will come on. And if the backup camera doesn't come off, it's a blue screen, just simply shut it off and restart it. Occasionally it's glitchy. And restart it, put it in reverse, and there's your backup camera. There's a speaker back there, a microphone back there, so you can hear if somebody's helping you back up. There's no warning beeper, but there's a microphone back there, so whoever's backing who's helping you back up, they can give you guidance, and you can hear them from up here. All right. We put a CB radio in here. We don't use it really very much, but it's the plug's right in here. And that's in case you're in a bad traffic jam or whatever and you're trying to get local traffic information. The stereo is pretty self-explanatory. Turn it on here. There's a CD player right there. And like I said, it'll also play DVDs. The insurance and information will be in the glove box right up here in the front, up in this little flap right here at the top. See this right here? Can you see it? Mm-hmm. That's where the insurance papers are. And the registration papers. Okay.
Go.
Okay, so that's the basic information you need to know to operate this RV. It is long in the back, so when you pull down anything, it's got a little dip in it. You might drag the bumper, so just be aware of that. But we look forward to hearing how your trip goes. Hope you have a great time. If you have any trouble at all, just call Kristen, and she'll help you out. She'll give you her number when you get everything set up. Thanks again.